And now, News 4's Weather Extra with Chief Meteorologist David Paul.
Well, welcome into Weather Extra on this Wednesday evening. What is it? Ryan's here. It's Wednesday evening.
I'm here. Don't worry.
I was laughing because as soon as we were about to come on, the phone was off the hook and it started beeping like crazy. So he was fixing it, ran out of time. Hey, welcome back to the show. We've been missing you the last couple nights.
I was about to say, yeah, for anyone that came in and thought they were just going to get David again, hey,
like,
don't
you
worry.
said Ryan would be here. Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, I'm excited to be back here too. It's always it doesn't feel right when we're kind of separated.
It does,
you know?
Feel weird for sure. Are you feeling good? I mean, you were waking up early.
Oh
so,
yeah, right. Got 10 hours of sleep last night, so I'm back to normal.
Good. We were outside today for weather and words. We have that coming up in just a bit, but we're focused now on the heat. It was a hot day, even though it was below normal, but there's plenty of heat on the way, and that's typical for this time of year. For more on that, here's meteorologist Zach Webster.
We start to head through the month of July. We get a little bit closer to seeing what is typically some of our hottest air of the year begin to settle its way into the region. Let's take a look at where those average afternoon highs have wound up for each July over the last 10 years compared to normal. That normal average afternoon high throughout the month of July, around 93.3 degrees. And as we started off the 2020s, we were a little bit on the cooler side of things, around 2 to 3, closer to 4 degrees below normal for 2021 and 2022. We have since trended back in a warmer direction over the last couple of years, and while Julys are normally pretty hot, there's not many that compare to the heat that most of the country saw back in July of 1936 as we were coming up on the end of the Dust Bowl years. A series of droughts and overall poor farming techniques led to dry, dusty, and hot conditions pretty much all across the country throughout the early 1930s. How about some of these afternoon temperatures throughout the central Great Plains and out across the Midwest, getting as high as 105 and 115 degrees throughout the first couple of weeks of July in 1936. We had a little bit of a wetter pattern out across the south and the southeast, so while that kept those temperatures a little bit cooler than 105 and 115 degrees, we still saw many locations see those temperatures in the triple digits on those hottest days.
Yeah, that was quite a summer back in 1936. We will be hot for the coming days, so take note if you have any outdoor plans, and a lot of people do. It's going to be kind of brutal out there. Yeah,
and the biggest thing that I've heard from people is, like, of course, everyone knows to stay hydrated, also have sunscreen, and I honestly...
You know that well.
I was about to say, I need to get some, 100 SPF or something very soon.
Or find one of those big umbrellas and just camp underneath it, either it's at the beach or at the patio out back.
Or just going to the grocery store.
That's right, yeah, that's right. Temperatures will be really heating up here, so let's go through time tracking these highs. Tomorrow about 94 or so, but it goes up from there on Friday, middle 90s. Saturday pretty hot too, 95 or so, and then Ryan, it really kind of kicks in going into next week.
Yeah, more of those temperatures picking up towards the upper 90s by then, and so we'll see a little bit of that heat. Now, I know that I saw those rain chances coming back a little bit towards midweek, wherever you can get those showers and maybe a few thunderstorms helps cool things down, but looks like that heat's here to stay for a little bit.
Yeah, we're talking upper 90s potentially on Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday. But the pop-up showers and storms will be helping as we get towards next week. But in the short term, I mean, not much hope for any decent rainfall. The dew point really drops. So we've been in that teal line there, really kind of muggy over the past several days. But as we go through tomorrow, big drop, a little increase on Friday, and that's why we'll have that somewhat higher chance for a few pop-up stray showers and thunderstorms, and dropping again for the weekend. So there's that little uptick for Friday, dropping for the weekend, and then going back up as we go into next week, and that will increase rain chances a little bit, but here's that long-range outlook from the European model, and it's just really not very impressive.
Yeah, you're talking about, just around maybe 1/10 of an inch for most places into July 11th, and I mean, that's well ways away. That's 9 to 10 days out, is that right? Or,
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
9 to 10 days out.
4th,
so, I mean, yeah, not much, especially for many areas of the southeast. Really.
Yeah, we could use a rainfall. Many areas could, but it's really not coming. All right, coming up next, weather in words, and we look at the tropics too. Stay tuned.
And now, News 4's Weather Extra.
Welcome back. It is Wednesday, Weather in Words Wednesday, as we celebrate America and the July 4th holiday. Have a look. Ryan, we made it to downtown Dothan. Are you ready to talk to some people?
Let's do it. Let's go.
Ryan, I don't know how this happened, but we went from May to July. It seems like overnight, and now it's time to celebrate America.
And we're, I think, celebrating in style.
We are. Good job on this get-up.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I feel patriotic.
Yeah. I'm excited to go see other people's plans, or hear about other people's plans for July 4th. You ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, David, we found people out here with some patriotic spirit. Woo, USA, yeah. We wanted to ask people out here, what kind of weather do you prefer for 4th of July?
I prefer the beautiful weather of San Diego, California, but I'll take Alabama weather at 100% humidity and 98 degrees. So as long as there's sunshine, cold beer, oh yeah, watermelon, and fireworks.
Oh, I'd love to have cool weather, but I know that's not going to be it. But we're going to be around the pool, so it'll be nice.
It will be.
We're going to have a barbecue, and it won't be raining, so that'll be great.
Do you have any tips for people that are going to be spending a lot of time outdoors this weekend?
Well, make sure that they use sunscreen and stay in the shade as much as you can, but do enjoy your family and enjoy the weather.
Hydration, which in my case is cold beer. Water's probably better. Sunscreen.
Sunscreen's the biggest thing for me. I've got that gallon of SPF on standby.
A little Irish, eh? A little Irish.
Very Irish.
Love it.
Is there anything else that Uncle Sam is telling you to do this week?
Yes, he's telling me to pray for my country and thank Jesus for every day. Can you say thank you, Jesus?
No, you can't.
Don't drink and drive. Yeah, you get hammered, stay home. Absolutely.
Yeah,
love it.
Very good advice right there. Be sure to stay safe, especially if you're out partying, and we know how to bring the party.
Hey, that's right. Hey, USA, baby. Happy birthday.
Oh my stars. It is really hot out here. What do you say we take this party inside?
Let's go.
Let's go.
You did great putting that together.
Hey, that was
fun.
fantastic. I'm glad we got to sport the outfit out there.
Yeah.
We were looking pretty good.
Yeah, we were. I think we were getting a lot of looks from people like, who's dressed up in cowboy hats with American
They'll be
flags?
looking like that in 2 days' time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the whole country will in a couple days. All right. Here's our forecast for July 4th here. 95 our high. Sunny skies turn partly cloudy. A couple stray PM thunder showers will pop up. But the main moisture offshore. So if you have any beach plans for the weekend, overall looking pretty good because that deep moisture moves through the Florida Peninsula and then up into parts of the Atlantic. And that's where we might see some low-end tropical development again, not looking to be a real robust system, but we've seen 2 weak systems in Andrea and Barry that were named. So this could be another named storm. Wouldn't rule it out. Might just be a sloppy mess of some clouds.
I was going to say, yeah, with this pattern, I wouldn't rule out that this could be named. But the good news is, again, not really robust, but again, getting farther along into the hurricane season. It's only a matter of time before we see first hurricane.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say good news because you picked 18 named storms.
Right,
So now you've
yeah.
got 2 in the books that were kind of marginal.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for us tonight. We'll have more tomorrow night on Weather Extra. Good night.